It's time. It's time to level up my chainsawing skills. I am at the off-grid cabin property here, and down at the level of the water is where the cabin is. I am sitting at about the halfway point of this 20 acres of land, which basically is up this steep mountain, most of which is not really usable. It's only accessible by foot. So it's a long hike to get up here. We have this little grassy knoll here that we discovered after we bought the property. We logged it about 5 years ago. There was a fair amount of trees up here. We wanted to open it up with the intention of building a cabin up here, a small cabin, 10 by 10 or 10 by 12. A lot of the trees that we cut down are fir trees, and it wasn't until basically last year that I thought of a way to try to use those trees other than just for a lot of firewood. I looked at doing chainsaw milling. I'd have to upgrade my chainsaw or upsize my chainsaw, which means harder work for me. And then I looked at jigs, different jigs that you can use or make to do vertical cuts, and then I got into looking at freehand chainsaw milling. I felt really inspired by that. I've given these downed trees kind of I'm going to giving them a new purpose, I guess. So I am up here now at this spot. There's quite a few trees to pick from. This is a practice. This is would be my second time trying this. I did try this once before on an 8x8 piece of wood like this big, and it went okay, but I mean, it was small and I only made one cut. So this is basically going to be my first try. I really want to see if I can do this well. The weather changes really quickly here, and there's kind of a system coming in, so I've got to be quick. I'm going to pick something that's easier. Let's go. Okay, this is the log I'm going to use. It is pretty small, but it's just over 6 feet, so I'll just trim it to 6 feet, get rid of all this stuff, set myself up with some log just so I'm up off the ground, and then set up my guide. Now I have seen people use string for their guide line. I feel like if I put a string here and I'm not supposed to hit the string, I'm gonna hit the string. So I'm gonna use a 2x4. And if I hit it, it's wood, it's fine. And I feel like that when I practiced with that once before, the one time, I feel like it did help me to get a really nice straight cut. Okay, I've got myself sort of set up here. I just cut a piece of wood from another tree, another log, and then notched it out a little bit so there's a little bit of a cupping. And then this stump here, I did the same thing. So it's pretty stable. I was trying to find 2 tree stumps that are still in the ground, and that way it'd be really stable, but this is all I could find. I actually feel like at this point the 2x4 is it's kind of screwing me up. So I'm going to take it off because I'm hitting it anyway. I'm going to take it off and see if that helps. Sort of in an awkward place because of having it back there. I'm too low, so I'm having to rotate myself. So that's something else I would do differently. I'll just keep doing. I'll see what this first cut looks like. It's not very good. It's not very good. That's okay. Practicing. Well, I butchered that, I feel like. Yeah, it was harder with the 2x4 than I thought. When I did it with the 2x4, I already had a flat surface and it worked well. It was tougher this time. I mean, I need more practice. I need more practice, that's for sure. But hey, we all have to start somewhere. Maybe I won't cut this into as many pieces as I was going to. I might just make the other side flat, so it's one big piece. Okay, this side may have turned out slightly better than the first side. That's that for now. It's officially starting to rain. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? Tick. Tick season here. Ticks are bad. Very bad.